I am Dr. Carlos Valdez, founder and director of mercadotecniventas.com, marketing and sales, an educational portal where over 90% of our content is freely accessible. Our mission is to educate, inspire, and empower students, professionals, and academics in the field of marketing and sales through updated, ethical, and above all, useful content for professional life. Each week, we share new content on our social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, as well in our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and of course, in our website, mercadotecniventas.com. This week, our video audio blog for April 26 is titled, What do Chief Marketing Officers Think About AI in 2025? We're going to explain their vision, what is the latest data, and how you can turn those insights into concrete actions for your career or business. So let's begin. Number one, why listen to chief marketing officers? Well, chief marketing officers occupy a strategic role within the organization. They are responsible not only for defining the campaigns we see in the media, but also for deciding how to invest in technology, talent, and processes. When a chief marketing officer adopts artificial intelligence, it's not just a trend, it's because they see it as a tool capable of improving outcomes, reducing costs, and enhancing the customer experience. That is why knowing what chief marketing officers think about AI in 2025 gives us a precise compass to anticipate where our industry is heading. Moreover, their perspective does not only reflect the reality of large corporations, it also influences educational decisions, business opportunities, and trends that eventually impact small and mid-sized businesses, agencies, entrepreneurs, and even students preparing to enter the workforce. What chief marketing officers believe today will define what will be valued tomorrow in the marketplace. Number two, what the 2025 Chief Marketing Officer Survey reveals. The most recent report developed by Deloitte, Duke University, and the American Marketing Association shows clear and significant growth in the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning in marketing. The percentage of marketing activities using these technologies grew from 13.1% in 2024 to 17.2% in 2025. Even more striking is the case of generative AI, whose use doubled in a single year, jumping from 7% to 51.1%. These numbers are not just indicators of technological adoption, they reflect real-world results. According to the same study, companies that have integrated AI into their marketing processes report an 8.6 increase in sales productivity, an 8.5% improvement in customer satisfaction, and a 10.8% in reduction marketing operating costs. These confirm what we at mercadotecniventas.com have been advocating since our founding last year. AI does not just improve efficiency, it amplifies the impact of marketing and sales when implemented with strategic clarity and ethical purpose. However, the report also highlights a significant barrier. Many companies use only 60% of the real capabilities of the tools they acquire. This reveals a gap between technological investment and its effective application, driven by a lack of trained talent, resistant to change, or a weak digital strategy. Number three, alignment with our 2025 report, AI in Marketing and Sales. In our own report published by mercadotecniventas.com, we observe trends that broadly align with the Chief Marketing Officer survey. For example, 32% of survey leaders consider artificial intelligence and marketing technologies, MarTech, to already be the primary driver of revenue growth. Additionally, we identify the main benefits as improvements in productivity, customer satisfaction, and optimized marketing budget. Our report also highlights specific areas where AI investment is growing fastest. For example, content generation, campaigns automation, and predictive analytics. In each of these areas, companies are seeking not only efficiency, but also smart ways to connect with their audiences and adapt messaging to changing contexts. Interestingly, these applications are not limited to large corporations. More and more small and mid-sized companies are integrating AI through accessible tools, many of them free or with freemium models. We also emphasize the risk of merely purchasing tools without redesigning processes or training teams. Technology alone transforms nothing. It is well-trained human talent that turns AI into value. Number 4, benefits, challenges, and adoption gaps. The consensus among the reports analyzed is clear. The benefits of AI in marketing are evident and measurable. Companies are improving responsiveness, personalizing campaigns with greater precision, reducing costs, and optimizing time. But significant challenges still needed to be addressed. One of the main challenges is the lack of a specialized team. Many organizations acquire sophisticated platforms without having personnel who know how to use them. Another challenge is measuring the return of the investment of AI tools, especially in processes that don't yield immediate results. In addition, legitimate concerns persist around ethics, algorithmic bias, and cybersecurity. As for adoption gaps, we see lower usage among small and medium-sized enterprises, as well as in more traditional sectors. We also observe a disconnect between AI tools and existing management systems like CRMs. And in many cases, there's a misguided focus on buying software instead of adopting a clear vision for organizational change. Number 5, what can you do with this information? The first step is to evaluate your current situation. In our 2025 report, we include a self-assessment tool so you can determine your level of maturity in using artificial intelligence for marketing and sales. From there, we suggest starting with simple but high-impact use cases, such as automated content generation or email campaign automation. You can design 30, 60, or 90-day pilot plans with clear metrics: number of leads generated, time saved, or reduction in operational costs. Prepare your team, even if it is small, and concentrate on learning by doing. Document the results, make adjustments as needed, and begin to scale. The key is to move forward step by step, but with a clear direction. If you are a student or academic, now is the perfect time to learn about AI from an applied perspective. If you are a professional or entrepreneur, remember that you don't need to be a programming expert to start. You need a vision, strategy, and the most important thing, the willingness to learn. In conclusion, the most influential marketing directors are no longer asking whether AI is worth it. They are investing time, resources, in how to scale it responsibly and profitable. The data back it up. AI is not a future promise, it's a present reality that is transforming results in marketing and sales. At Mercadotecnia, Eventas.com will remain by your side with free, practical, and always up-to-date resources so that your marketing strategy stays strong, customer focused, and value generating, even in times of accelerated change. Our commitment is to help you turn these trends into decisions and results that strengthen your brand, your career, and your community. See you in the next post. And remember, in marketing and sales, we always need to generate value. Thank you, and until next time.